So perhaps you've been thinking about some New Year's resolutions, but maybe you've even heard that 80% of people fail on their new commitments within 6 weeks. Now, I don't want you to fail. I'm going to give you the tools you actually need to stick to them, and if you don't, well, you'll know why. Now, I know it's all the rage these days for people to say something along the lines of, don't set New Year's resolutions, just make a commitment and put the work in every day and never ever stop until you succeed. Well, yeah, that's good. If you're trying to build a business, it has to go beyond being a project and become a lifestyle. If you're trying to read more, it has to go beyond being a fleeting hobby and become an ingrained habit. And if you're trying to keep the weight off, it has to go beyond being a diet or exercise plan and become the way you live. And you don't need to rely on New Year's as a signpost to start something new or evolve what you do. But still, many people use the symbology of New Year's as a prompt to switch things up or try out healthy new habits. And the tools I share here can be applied to setting any goal or any vision at any time of year. So, let's get to it. The first thing is, your goal, your vision, your new habit, it has to be something that you really care about long term. Something that carries real emotional weight, not just because you think you should do it, because apparently it's a good thing, or other people told you it's a good thing, or you're busy looking around at other people thinking, I should be better. Now, I know this might seem a bit obvious, but so many people make these promises in the excitement of the moment, or when feeling a bit unhealthy after indulging in too much food and booze over Christmas. And that's how it stays. A fleeting spark in the past, or a temporary guilt trip after gorging, which soon wears off. So, I invite you for a moment to search inside and really be honest with yourself about the real reasons you want to do this. Is it because losing some weight or drinking less alcohol just sounds like a good idea? Or do you want to live a life where you feel energized and alive in your later years? Because you want to avoid illnesses and diseases and complications and be able to do what you want to do for years to come? Because you want to see your grandkids or children get into adulthood and you want to spare them from the pain of losing you too early. See what I mean? Having a deep and meaningful why gives you the conviction to make the right decisions long term. So, there's 2 questions that you can write down the answers to and commit pen to paper. Number 1, what will I and other people miss out on if I don't commit to this? And number 2, what will I and other people gain when I do commit to it? And don't just write 1 or 2 things down. Really go in on this. Now, I'm not trying to motivate you out of fear. Fleshing this out will mean you have a real, comprehensive and tangible reason for enacting change. And this is what you need to make it happen. If it's a new business or creative project, maybe you'll miss out on the joy of creating something new and exciting. Maybe you'll be stuck in your dull, dead-end job for longer. Maybe other people will miss out on the value or service or product that you can provide them, and they'll be without your help. And if you follow this path and take massive action, maybe you'll gain knowledge and skills to create something fulfilling. Maybe you'll finally quit your day job. Maybe you'll be able to see the smiles on other people's faces after they receive the value or help that you can give them. Now, notice I've included what this will do for you and what this will do for others, because it's when you contribute to others that you feel the most inspired and alive. And there's one more bonus question. How can I make it easier or more fun? Like, if your goal is to get in shape, what are the most enjoyable forms of exercise that really resonate with you? Can you move closer to a gym that's closer to your work so you can jump straight in after you clock out? If your vision is to build a successful YouTube channel, can you make the camera and lighting easily accessible and easy to set up? What can you do to make transferring the files to your computer and editing them up more efficient and enjoyable? And once you've answered these 3 questions, you need to keep them in mind. You can stick the paper up on the wall and read them out loud every morning, but really, this should be your primary resolution, to find your way of keeping this consistently in your awareness until the habits really stick. To imagine and visualize in your mind's eye what you're creating, who you're becoming, and the other people that will benefit from it. And if you do all this, there's a pretty good chance you won't fail. There's a pretty good chance that you'll take the inspired action you need to create what you've always wanted. So, whether you're watching this around the time of New Year's or at any other time of year, good luck with your commitments. I believe in you. Like this video if it helped, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos on conscious personal growth. Peace.